How's it going, YouTube? Billy's Blues back at it again. I have a guest joining us today. Oh, maybe he prefers behind the scenes, I guess. Once again, it's been a little bit since I've done a video, so excuse me. I just want to try and keep up with a couple of the releases that I got as of lately. Some of these you may have already seen. I'll try and remember if I've shown them off or not. But there's a bunch of them that I found on sale. eBay had some sales going on. Amazon had some sales going on. So, and then plus there has been one or two new releases in the past week or so. So just doing a quick video here. I'll go over some of these if they're a little bit older, but I got Magnolia. Something tells me they're about to come out with a 4K of this. I can only imagine. Watch Criterion usually does the Paul Thomas Anderson movies, from what I've seen at least, in a Criterion. So I watched about the first 20-25 minutes of it, and then I had some other stuff to do and figured it wasn't, I had to get some stuff done. I couldn't put on a 3-hour movie, 3 hours and 8 minutes. So I definitely want to come back to this because I think I've only seen this once, maybe twice, but it's been a long time. This is about to come out in 4K antiviral. I think it's around 45-50 bucks for the movie. Not doing it. Sounds good though, but I'm good. I've seen this before. This is a good one. I'm a huge Brandon Cronenberg fan. This was on sale also. I think it was 12 or 13 bucks. That was marked down from 30, and there was only 4 left. So I made a decision. There's no way I was going to pay $30 just for the regular Blu-ray. But I'm excited to give this one another watch. I don't even remember what year this came out. It's been a long time since I've seen it. It says 2012 on the back. Hopefully I'm reading the right one. But either way, I've only seen this once, and it's been a long time ago. I am a fan of Mr. Caleb Jones there. He's awesome. I'm pretty sure he did the Dogman movie that I think that was one of the most phenomenal movies of last year. And at some point, I'm excited to give that one another go. And antiviral, of course. Cocaine Bear, Steelbook. Pretty sure this was a Walmart exclusive. I had seen this for sale at Walmart, and it was $21, $22, something like that. And then this was marked down, I think, to 12 or 13. It's brand new. It's still got the J card and the plastic around it. Not too sure really why somebody wanted to sell it for practically nothing, but one man's trash, another man's treasure, right? Is that what they say? I think I've shown these two off, To Catch a Thief and Sneakers. I did have a chance to watch both of these. Sneakers was awesome seeing it again. I don't know if I mentioned or not, but I'd watched this whenever I was a kid. So seeing this more as an adult, it was really good. To Catch a Thief was a first time watch for me. I'm telling you what, these Paramount movies, I don't care what year, I don't care what year these come out in. All of these Paramount movies, I've never bought a Paramount movie and thought the quality was bad. Even for being made in the mid 50s, this was the same year my dad was born. It's crazy. It's a 70-year-old movie. The quality of it is just amazing, and I would definitely check this one out again at some point down the road. Maybe I've got a couple of Alfred Hitchcock movies. If I'm ever doing, I've been thinking about doing videos where I talk about directors and just getting like a Martin Scorsese or Christopher Nolan, Alfred Hitchcock, so on and so forth. And watching all the movies that I have from certain directors, but this one was really good. And I just got this one in, the Nocturnal Animals. It's a wild movie. Once again, I'd seen this one before, but it was only once, and it was right when it came out on Blu-ray. I don't remember if I had this or not. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. I cannot remember if I had this on Blu-ray or not before. I found this one for super cheap also. So It's got the digital on it. Maybe give the digital away here. Is it in here? Yeah, I'll see what digitals I have and give some away. The digital is not in this trap. People people hate this movie, and my kids and I watched this. I thought it was really entertaining. The only thing I didn't like about it was M. Night's daughter. You can definitely tell that he put her up there because as like a dad doing his thing for a daughter and saying, okay, no problem, come on daughter, you can sing. And I feel like a lot of the movie, how long is it? 105 minutes. So if they take a movie that's an hour and 45 minutes and separate it about 10 minutes, that's how long the movie actually is, because 10 minutes of this movie is her singing. But outside of the digital code missing, it's in really good shape. It's got the slip cover on it, and this was $14. So really can't beat that. Whoever it is on eBay that was selling this, you're awesome. So nice, guys. This just came out in 4K. I want to say last week. It was either last week or week before. Doesn't matter. Didn't get it. Almost $30 for a Blu-ray movie. Excuse me, for a 4K movie that has no slipcover. Is it? Well, it's too far for me to grab unless I stand up. But Game Night, they did that. There was another movie that they did that with that was severely disappointing. The Hitcher, because The Hitcher had come out, I think, from Second Sight. So then they brought the El Cheapo version out with no slipcover. I think that's crap. So you know what? Bam. $10 with the slipcover, brand new. Still in the plastic. Oh. And the person I got the thing from. Anyway, it's frustrating, but that's just movie problems. No big deal. Whatever. I think this is available to watch on Netflix. For the time being, at least. You guys know how that goes. Breakdown. I was happy to finally get this into the collection. I don't remember if I've shown this one off or not, so I'll just make it quick. It's an older movie, so I had wanted this on Blu-ray and could never find it, and found this at a decent price, and it's the Vinegar Syndrome, I think, cover for it. But this one was a good one. It was definitely interesting. Kids and I watched this one also. If you don't know what the premise is and you don't want to know, then just mute it. I'm not really going to give anything away that isn't outside of what you would read on the synopsis. But the movie is essentially about a guy and his wife. Their vehicle breaks down, and a truck driver comes along, volunteers to help them, and says, "Here, I'll drive you to the next town, or the next place where there's a phone." And then he kidnaps her, and she goes missing. Then it's up to Kurt Russell to go after his wife and find her. Idiot. Still a good movie though. Ooh. Pretty in Pink. This was a good rewatch. This finally completes the 16 Candles and Breakfast Club movies that I feel like I needed for a kind of that triple play. Molly Ringwald movies, but this was a movie that was big whenever I was really, really young. Very young. What was this? 86. Good Lord. I was 2. Dang. Anyway, but I remember seeing posters of this. I remember seeing this at on VHS at family members' houses and things like that. So I enjoyed this one. This one, it's got digital code in it. Yeah, I'll give digital codes away at the end. I just want to stick with what I got. Oh my gosh. Okay. The coffee table. I don't know if I went over this or not. I finally watched this. My son and I watched this. I didn't watch this with my daughters. I knew what it was about. In a way, I feel like this needs kind of a maybe a standalone review. So, I don't know. Very well done. That's all I'm going to say. Very well done. Kept the suspense heavy. It wasn't as disturbing or as violent as I thought it was going to be. I guess I prepared myself for the worst, like Salo or Salo, however you want to say it, in Serbian film, of course. Irreversible is also pretty crazy. So those are the more, and Martyrs. Anyway, the French version only. I will never watch or even attempt to watch the American remake of Martyrs, but I'm trailing off. Bring me back. Dang. This one was good. Short movie. I think it's an hour and a half, hour and 35 minutes. Not a happy movie whatsoever. A lot of the stuff that, if you know anything about what happens, a lot of the stuff, it's all in your mind. You see stuff, but you don't really get the full impact of what happens. And I feel like that makes it even more aggressive and more disturbing, because it's like the chainsaw scene in Scarface. You don't actually see the chainsaw hit the guy's head. All you see is blood trickle down his face, and they did that on purpose because it plays into your mind. You think chainsaw head, a little bit of blood here. Oh, that's not good. Dang. It'll be a while before I rewatch that. That will definitely be in an October only viewing, and only with select people. And by select people, I mean no one at all. Maybe just myself. My son didn't know anything about it, but I told him beforehand, hey, this movie's a bit out there. He's 16, or he'll be 16 next month. And I told him, I said, hey, no, this movie's disturbing. If I tell you it's disturbing, it's out there. He said, well, let's do it. And some stuff happens, and he kind of looked at me going, I said, I tried to tell you, man, but we got past it. He's fine. Uncle Buck, a little more lighter than the coffee table. This is a childhood favorite. I would like to see more John Candy movies come out in 4K. I think that Stripes is coming out in 4K. Trying to decide if I want to get that. I'm over here saying I want more movies with John Candy in 4K. I think movies coming out in 4K, but I'm not going to get it. I think Stripes is more, Bill Murray, Harold Ramis lead. But this is a childhood favorite. My dad and my sister and I my younger sister and I, we used to watch this all the time whenever I was growing up. So I was so excited to get the 4K transfer of this. And I did have a chance also to, the pollen around here is ridiculous. So I'm not picking my nose, I'm scratching it. Anyway, I had a chance to check that out yesterday, and it's just a really enjoyable movie. The movie's PG. Bang. Really pushes that PG rating. I watched it by myself, and I was thinking that, because I remember seeing it more on the television, like the edited for television, because we had it on a VHS tape that we'd recorded off a TV. I had gotten more used to seeing, I guess, the edited for television version of that movie, and then seeing it on the unrated and seeing it as an adult. It gets a little dicey, but whatever. Moving on. So, speaking of getting a little dicey, cruising. Man, this one was also a first time watch. I'd never seen this up until I think I watched it. It was either Friday night or Saturday morning. I think actually I started it Friday night and then I finished it Saturday morning. I'm always a big fan of Arrow movies. Anything that Arrow Video does, they're awesome. I love them. I think they're great. I think they're just an awesome company. Al Pacino and William Friedkin. When you open it, you get the 4K, and then you get the book. You get a poster. I thought I saw a poster in here too. Oh, come on. So, yep, then you get, looks like probably the original, that's the Arrow cover art. Of course, I'm not going to take it out, but with the Arrow release, you get the reversible cover art as well. And man, I knew what this was about going into it, but when it was over, I honestly, I went to YouTube just to try to get, I went to YouTube to try and, see if there was other people's opinions on what they thought of the ending was. And I don't know. I guess I just needed a little bit more. I wanted to know what other people thought about it, in the sense that what happened at the end. And so, yeah, it gets weird. I don't know. If you've ever seen this, you know what I mean. There's an interrogation scene and people get slapped around and stuff like that. And I don't want to say too much more. All I'm going to say is that I'm just sitting there watching it and I'm thinking, what's happening here? Somebody help me. Anyway, it's not a weird movie. There's just weird parts in it. And I don't know. I liked it. I like anything Al Pacino does. Of course, William Friedkin, I'd like anything pretty much he's done. I was so glad to get Bug. Actually, I got Bug last year. And as soon as I think it was from Imprint, as soon as I heard it was coming out on Blu-ray, I snatched it up. That movie, actually, I might watch that again sometime soon again. I might watch that at some point. When did I watch that last? I don't remember. I think it was around summertime of last year. I'm trailing off. Bring me back. This was awesome. No digital code on that one though. Last but not least, Nosferatu. People are going crazy over this movie. I keep looking at it on Amazon and see that it's been at least in the top 5 for about 2 weeks now. Excuse me. You guys are going to be really sad, but I gave the digital code away to a buddy of mine who had not seen it and has wanted to see it. I started watching this, but I saw this in the theater with another friend of mine on Christmas Day. I'm interested to finish up the extended cut of the movie just to see kind of some of the things that were different. Very polarizing movie. We had family members over at my house last weekend for one of my kids' birthdays, who is actually tomorrow, and she's turning 1, and she's a beautiful baby girl. Anyway, some family members were saying they didn't like this. They thought it was too slow. And that's their opinion. That's fine. That's why I love film. That's why I love movies. That's why I created this channel, is because I just want to have an outlet to be able to speak to people about the things that I like, and the things that people may like also or don't like. But nonetheless, I thought that this one was good. When it was over with, I'm an idiot. I didn't know that it was directly pretty much it's Bram Stoker's novel, essentially. And with the Bram Stoker's Dracula, this is pretty much the exact same movie, so just done in different styles. I'm a big Robert Eggers fan. I'm a big Francis Ford Coppola fan, so it isn't that I didn't like this movie. It's just a different adaptation of telling the story. But all in all, it's very enjoyable. So I want to watch this. I'll watch that and that. I'll watch Cruising. I'm trying to organize these with ones that I have watched and have not. I might finish up Nosferatu today. I'm trying to get you guys something over here for sticking with me. Oh, goodness. Let's see what else we got here. White kitty. Kitty, kitty. Okay. And I don't know. Of course, I can't get this thing open. I'm glad to see that March is a light month for me. I think a lot of that has to do with not getting a movie. If you want to watch Nice Guys, it's on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, then welcome to 2025. Oh, never mind. Here, I got it. But yeah, March is a pretty light month. I did watch Wolfman, and I enjoyed it. Once again, a very polarizing movie. Didn't do all that great in the theater. So there's that. But I still enjoyed it. And I cannot wait to get the Steelbook. Craven also comes out with that Steelbook. And I'm really excited about doing that. So either way, got a couple of what's it called here? Digital codes for you guys. Oh goodness, old man. Nocturnal Animals is that one. If these don't work, then I don't hate me. But Nocturnal Animals was bought off of eBay, and I'm pretty sure it was watched already before. Here, I'll do both of these so you can just pause it. Pretty in Pink is new, so that one should definitely work. So should Nice Guys, as far as I know. But I don't know. Time will tell. Oh, goodness. Either way, guys, if I get... Oh, actually, I am getting a couple of movies in this week. Good old Shout Factory did a sale on some horror movies. So I am really excited about getting a couple of those in. And... oh, yeah, there's a couple other movies coming out this week. But either way, guys, I just wanted to do a quick video, let you know that I'm still here, still putting out stuff. So hope you enjoy your week.